Hello and welcome to the National News Live here on Star TV with me, Waida Sisay. Here are the top stories. In order to keep children away from violence, crimes and accidents during the festive season, the Tawan Muslim Youth Organization has organized Quranic, drama and quiz competition for children at the Masjid Amin. The Bananawata community, Congo Town, which for the past decades has experienced poor toilet facility, has finally benefited with the construction of 2 toilet structures in the community through the intervention of the parliamentary aspirant Alfred Thompson. The intervention will help people from disposing feces into the stream. Assorted food items including rice and gallon of oil worth over 10,000 United States dollars have been presented to staff of the Seawright Mining Company as a goodwill gesture at an event climaxing the festive season. And in sport, we shall later on join Hilton John for some sport news. And it's time we go in for the news in detail. In order to keep children away from violence, crimes and accidents during the festive season, the Tawan Muslim Youth Organization has organized Quranic, drama and quiz competition for children at the Masjid Amin. Eric Kawa tells us more on this report.
In order to prevent children from involving in accidents, crimes and violence during the festive season, the Tawan Muslim Youth Organization has organized an event to engage Muslim children in Quranic recitation, poetry, drama and quiz competition. The event, which was geared towards enhancing the knowledge of children in the Arabic language and the Islamic religion, was organized at the Masjid Amin, also known as Limba Mosque, Sanda Street in Freetown. Zakaria Dumbuya is the Public Relations Officer of Tawan Muslim Youth Organization. He explains more to Star TV about the event.
The event that we are having in our mosque today, Central Mosque, is all about, Quranic competition, quiz and Degama program for our children. Every Muslim will know that this time is so crucial for the children, for them to abandon their homes, go to the streets, for days.
In his address, a representative of the United Council of Imams, Sheikh Al-Hassan Kamara, commended the Tawan Muslim Youth Organization for their efforts in helping to develop Islam. He extended thanks and appreciation to all parents for sending their children to learn the Arabic language and to seek the Islamic knowledge, noting that the Arabic language is very significant to the lives of Muslims in this world and the hereafter. Sheikh Abdurrahman Bundo is one of the moderators of the Quranic category. He explains the nature of the Quranic competition.
So if you say you come from Ahqaf to Nas, with a give question within the area they, they read together with the Makharij, we are able to rate you. Then again, the third one, the voice. It counts again in reciting the Holy Quran, because if somebody gets a beautiful melody like me, or you get a beautiful melody like the Imam the way they read in Saudi Arabia, or if not like them, you get young. It fine, that one again, it carry a greater mark.
Tawan Muslim Youth Organization is an Islamic youth group that empowers young people through skills to enhance their community participation. Reporting for Star News, Eric Silaskawa, Freetown.
The Bananawata community, Congo Town, which for the past decades has experienced poor toilet facility, has finally benefited with the construction of 2 toilet structures in the community through the intervention of the parliamentary aspirant Alfred Thompson. The intervention will help prevent people from disposing feces into the stream. Here is the report. One of the community stakeholders, Jimmy McLean, expressed the ailment of their community, which among them he noted is the poor accessibility of toilet facility, and further applauded Alfred Thompson for his timely intervention.
As I say, some of the challenges in our toilet facility, right? You don't go around, you don't say they are not their need, right? There are times they will get one business around there, so market toilet in the backyard, they put the toilet and toilet, the toilet that neighbor use. You know, see, you know, go cause them. But you can say this is some of the needs there. It can, so many people they don't care about. As you see, they can be build a toilet for them. And not build a toilet, it even make bathroom for the people they want worse. At least, you know, try for sure. And he plan for do more.
So that is possible.
Now, Alfred Thompson. So many people don't care. They don't come. They kick out talk, but at least they don't come. You know, if I don't talk, it just acts.
The chief of the Bananawata community, Kungoton, Chief Yabum Pose, also commended Alfred Thompson for his timely intervention and furthered that the strive taken by Thompson is not a strange one, as he is always at the front line of developmental activities in some part of various deprived communities in Freetown.
Well, me na chief, I know they na any party anyway. Me not a politician, me na chief. But all what he then can do, I can ask, I can investigate. So where I asked for this man, they say they don't bring rest now. People they don't meet him for help, he don't help out water. And I asked for 2-3 things the way this man, they say they know they do. Even I asked for one community where they say, I do that. Say, he been go visit me one day, then one lady goes in. I say, hey, say this man. I say, before we get water now we community, say that this man, he say, I do am. He say, I do am. So, you know, like I say, me na chief. So, anyone we can most, as he said, do your own. The old man they do your own. But at the end of the day, the one we do the best, I feel say, na in government, see, I did it, you know.
The aspirant, Mr. Thompson, has assured his supporters that if awarded the symbol, he will continue his trend to bring development in the constituency and also endeavor to improve the livelihood of the deprived. Reporting for Star TV News, I am Waida Sisay. Assorted food items including rice and gallon of oil worth over 10,000 United States dollars have been presented to staff of the Seawright Mining Company as a goodwill gesture at an event climaxing the festive season. Let's have the detail on this report. Seawright Mining Company is one of the most credible mining institutions in Sierra Leone that, apart from other development policies, extends its corporate responsibilities to community development, as well as projecting the livelihood of its staffs and the people within their operational areas. The Seawright Mining Company has provided various areas of benefit impacting on the lives of people in the Kano District and other communities. In his address, the Environmental Health and Safety Officer, Seawright Mining Company, Mohamed Rahim Niale, asserted that Seawright Mining Company has erected a modern standard school at the Goama Mende Chiefdom, Kenema District, that can match up with any schools in the city. It further disclosed other impact that has empowered communities and also school-going children, adding that the mining exploration has made huge effect on staff's livelihood, healthcare facility and security, which they are poised to address in a positive light.
So much. In fact, this, I'm going to be honest, for me as an environment person, I don't work in many companies. These are the first company where I don't realize an explorating license mining company, they build a standard building school for a village, a community where you know they expect. If you go to Leboya, main mining site, you see a standard building where you can compare to any other building in Freetown. This company don't run for. And with company, they really do great things to the community. Right now, we get a container of books we run for share to every schools around the community and even beyond. just by the end of this week, we go apart from this coming in, for make sure so we get them books in there, because the books are above the level, some of the books. But we see and see other schools within the Kwedu city will need them, so we support them with that. We don't build over 9 wells for every community within we mining concession. And the wells there just don't do a lab analysis with the Ministry of Water Resources, Salwako technician, and all have been satisfied, pure for drinking. In fact, beside the holidays, we always get to call bonus. We always get to call an unexpected gift from the company. So we're not even surprised of this way the company don't do, because we don't get unexpected gifts with or without holidays. We can just come on and say we get an assembly, say every staff, this is for you. But this one, now a culture, now the mining company, ever since its operation, every Christmas holiday, we get a bag of rice with other gifts, other packages, added to our salary.
Ebola orphans of Indoboy Chiefdom in the Connaught district were among the list of beneficiaries of the Seawright Mining Company's Christmas Festival tokens to ensure that their slogan of giving back to the community is realized. The presentation was made to Chief Mustafa Lapia on behalf of the Ebola orphans.
Now, we tell una thank you, una can do this goodness to we. So we tell Seawright thank you. May God bless you all.
Education, which is, according to the consultant of the Seawright Mining Company, Alex Rogers, is another way of empowering the community. In light of that, textbooks ranging for all classes were donated to the Mashimbe community in the Tonkolele district to help promote better learning in that part of the country. Reporting for Star TV News, I am Waida Sisai. And let's join Hilton John, our sport correspondent, for some sport updates.
Thanks to Waida Sisai for some sporting news for today. One of the leading goal scorers for the national team, Kaihan Kamara, has decided after playing football, he wants to go to the stage, he wants to become an actor. He was speaking to our senior colleague, Luis Degosimi Thomas, about what next after his footballing.
So if I, finish my career, knowing that I've done some stuff, for example, the school that we built in Allentown, those things are my World Cups that, I've done, building a school in my country and finishing my career and knowing that I've done that will be something really great. But not only that, if I can finish and say we've put football, soccer in a good line for the next generation of players, then I'll be really content.
And let's talk about that. What inspired you to set up your Heart Foundation, building schools, giving back? What's inspired you to do all that?
Yeah, my Heart Shape Hand Foundation. It's obviously it comes from my Heart Shape celebration that I do. But it's simple. It's basically using my heart and my hands to give back to my country. Again, this is where it all started. I was here for the Civil War. I left after the Civil War, and I went to America, and I had a great chance to live in a land full of opportunities, and I used that opportunity to be where I'm at today. So why not use the little bit that you have, the influence in people, to give back to where you come from. So that's just how I see it, and I'm just blessed to say I can continue to do that.
And is that what you'll be concentrating on? I mean, I'm not pushing the retirement thing, but is that what you think you'll be doing full time after you leave football?
I don't know. After I leave football, there's a lot of things I want to do. Obviously, humanitarian work will never go away from me. It will never go away from me. But acting is also something that I'm getting into, and my personality has been really with the cameras and friendly and all that. So acting is the next thing I'm going to push in my career, but it's not now. I'm still enjoying playing football.
Maybe let's start talking about that immediately. That means you might be in touch with Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is one of my, idol when I watch, because obviously having the Sierra Leone background, not just that, but he's been doing great in the film industry. So you watch those things, it motivates you. I used to watch my brothers playing soccer, and it motivates me to become a soccer player. And now watching those people and seeing what they do and they enjoy the art, it motivates me. So hopefully I get to meet him one day.
You haven't spoken to him yet?
I haven't spoken to him yet.
Any hopes of coaching?
Coaching, yeah, I definitely I've learned a lot from playing. It will be cheating if I don't try to pass on my information to the next people. Even when I'm here playing with the national team or just in Sierra Leone, I try to pass the information on that I've learned from 8-9 coaches I played for. So it's never something I'm going to scratch off, say I won't.
Well, that was Kaihan Sukamara. We hope that other players will be thinking about life after football. Congratulations to Liberia-born George Oponwia, the first footballer to become a president. He has been elected as the president of Liberia with 61 points after the runoff. Congratulations to George Oponwia. We hope that other footballers will be thinking about after football, what next. Maybe it might be a big challenge for our football legend Mohamed Kallon in the next 10 or 15 years for him to think maybe going to politics or else thinking about other developments in the country as what he is doing now. So this is the news for George Oponwia. He has been elected as the president of Liberia after the runoff with 61 points. Once more, congratulations to George Oponwia, the Liberian-born. Happy New Year in advance to our fervent viewers and also listeners. On behalf of the sports team in the Media One Center, we wish you all the best. Until then, that's all we have for sports for today. Back to Iwaida Cisse in the studio.
That was Hilton John giving us updates on sport, both local and international. Well, that's all we have for you in the National News Bulletin file, live here on Star TV with me, Waida Cisse. Thanks for watching and do stay blessed and have a pleasant weekend and stay tuned for other exciting programs coming up shortly after the weather forecast. Stay blessed.